Welcome to Llama Mama, a podcast about loom knitting. I'm your host Kayla, and this is episode 10. You can find me on Instagram at llama.mama.kayla. That's where I'm most active on the internet, but you can also find me in the other links that will be in the description below. I'm so excited to be back here with you all today. Thanks for joining me. It's been a while since I've been on. Life happens. So I wanted to share some of my fallish, most of the items here I'm going to show are fall finished objects. And I'm going to jump right into that because my recording device that I'm using doesn't have a lot of space, so I better get recording. So the first object here I'm going to show is this fall hat. I love these colors. It's dark brown, a gold, dark brown again, and then orange. And these yarns are either Mainstay, Walmart's Mainstay, or Red Heart. But these colors just scream fall to me, and I just love these. This was made on a 36 peg loom. I think I'm going to make myself one, but I'll need to make it on the 41 peg loom. I can put this on my head just fine, except it just looks kind of, for my size, it looks small on me. Even though it fits fine, I think a hat on the 41 peg loom looks better on me. Let me show this item really fast. This is a fall wreath that I made. Let's see. So this is a top. I have a burlap boat, and this is in the same colors before. The brown, orange, and then the gold. I just made long tubes and braided them together, and I sewed them onto a wire wreath, and then I went to Michael's and got some cotton, and it was like a bundle of cotton, and I just clipped those off and stuck them in here, and I just love this wreath. It makes a beautiful wreath. So I'm gonna stick this on the side over here. I don't want it to get damaged. Some other items that I've been working on and making. Some pumpkin hats. This is Red Heart's orange pumpkin. I mean, just color. I don't know what the name of it is. It could be pumpkin. I don't know why I said that. But then I make a little brown I-cord and then a leaf and add to it. So I have some pumpkin hats in different sizes. These little ones are cute. And then a little bitty preemie hat. So those are fun to make. Oh, and some others that were really fun. It's candy corn hats. So I made this newborn size candy corn hat and some little baby booties. So I don't know if you can tell, the top of them is white. I was stuffed with like the polyfill stuffing just to help them hold their shape. But anyway, these little shoes and candy corn hat turned out really cute. Love those. So I went ahead and made some candy corn hats in different sizes. This was made on the 36 peg loom, and this one was also made on the 36 peg loom. They're just different height for different sizes. So those turned out cute too. Happy with those. Okay. How about a football cocoon, because it is fixing to be football season. So it's just a baby cocoon made on a 41 peg loom, and a little hat made on a 24 peg loom. And I made this 25 inches long, so it would be extra long, but it is super soft, and it is very stretchy. Some other items I've made recently is this cow. I did make this cow on my Addy machine. Some Addy machine and looms. So I made the feet and the body with a tail. I had someone who wanted a black cow with a white face. So this is what I come up with. I looked online at some different, I'd never made a cow before. So I looked online on Pinterest and just kind of found a cute cow that was, I think, white and brown, and it was crochet. So I just kind of looked at it and made shapes similar. So it's not exactly the same as that, of course, but it's my version of a cow made on Addy Loom. So he's really cute. I'm proud of him. Here's some pumpkins. I mean, not pumpkins. Apples. A little golden apple. A green Granny Smith apple. And then a red delicious apple. So, these are really cute for home decor or teacher gifts or photo props or whatever. But they're cute. They turned out really nice. I love the apples. I'm going to be decorating my home with apples and pumpkins. Just put these to the side. How about the spider? I watched Ella at No Catchy Name, and she had made a spider. It was crochet, and so I was like, I can make that on the loom. So I just made a spider and his legs. I did put pipe cleaners in his legs so that you know, they weren't quite so floppy. But he turned out cute. I showed dolls that I had made in this style before. And so, well, I don't see the other one. Anyway, so I made a Christopher Robin with a Pooh Bear. I made him the night before the movie came out. I use his safety eyes. He has on a yellow shirt, which is hard to tell his shirt from the skin, but it's still, you can tell. I made him a little Pooh Bear friend, and his arms are movable. So I was very pleased with how he turned out. Oh, okay, so, and here's some more in that style of doll. Unicorns. And their arms are movable also. I made two of them, a turquoise and white, and pink and white. So they're just fun little dolls. I listed them in my Etsy shop. We'll see how that goes. I think they'd make great baby shower gifts or nursery decor or just a nap buddy for a baby. And there's some candy corn I had made. This one's kind of large. It's you can tell the size of it from that. And then I made two smaller ones to go with it. Or actually, you know, I just made them not to go with it, but just smaller candy corns. I think they're fun. They're cute. Little cute faces on them. So I like those. I made some Pokemon balls or Poke balls. I've made 5 of these. I put a little hook on them to put on either keychains or backpacks or such. My youngest son actually put one on his messenger bag that he carries back and forth to homeschool co-op with his schoolwork in it. So they're cute. I made 5, yeah. So I have 4 here because he took one. I was there for a second. I was looking for the 5th one, but he took it. Oh, I made some pumpkins. And I made these on, I can't remember honestly if I made them on the 31 or the 36 peg. This is Unit, and then I you know, stuffed it and made a ball, and then I just had left a very long tail, and I just kept going from the center out the bottom and wrapping around, and I just kept doing that to make it this shape, to make those sections. And then I glued a cinnamon stick and some moss, and I bought this moss at Michael's. And then after that, I saw that they sell this moss at Dollar Tree. So I should have checked there first. I made a white one. And I'm going to set these on my coffee table and buffet to decorate for this fall. So I have 2 large orange ones and then a white one. And then I have some small ones. A little yellow, kind of the same color I made Pooh Bear out of. And then a green. These were made on like the 24 peg loom. Some of these are E-wrap and some are U-knit. So you can see there's a difference in the sizing according to what stitch I made. I just made them differently. Here's a little brown one. And a gray. And a little orange. And then I have a red and a white, a dark red. So I just went through and tried to pick out some fall colors to make little pumpkins, and I'm very pleased with how they turned out. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and decorate for fall this week. I'm tired of waiting. I've been in a fall mood for a while. I made this Halloween scarf. It's a pretty long scarf. I don't think I can show it all in at one point here, but I'll show you the different sections around the neck, and this comes around me all the way down to right here before it starts the characters. But I have a jack-o'-lantern, a skull, a zombie, and you can see his eyeballs hanging out. He has one eyeball sewed on and one eyeball's hanging. And then a witch, and she has a 3D nose. And on the other side is Frankenstein, a candy corn, and then a bat, pumpkin, and then Dracula. And I will tell you, this is the first time I've ever used these sew-on wiggly eyes. I bought a pack of large ones and some small ones at Michael's. And let me just tell you, they are a pain to sew on. If you know how to sew them on, that is not a pain, please leave me a comment below. I'm thinking, I don't know if I'm going to use those anymore, even though I still have a package of both sizes, because they were such a pain. And they were just really, really hard to sew. Oh, the backs of them, a needle won't go through them. You have to put thread through that first. But anyway, my fingers feel like they have Scotch tape over them. I mean, they're super numb, and lately they just feel like there's a layer of Scotch tape on them. I don't know. So holding a needle and thin thread and trying to sew was quite difficult on that. I did that one all by myself. Thankfully, my husband saw me struggling on this one, and he said, you know, he insisted, let me do that for you. So he did sew some of these until he got one of them's eyes totally crooked. And then I said, it's okay, you know, it can be cut and redone. I think he was about tired of sewing on it by then, because he had sewed several sets of eyes. And I was able to finish that one up, and then my son came in and he sewed the tulle real far. So anyway, this is a Wizard of Oz scarf, and here's the Yellow Brick Road. And you know, it's still pretty long too. It comes down, and I don't even have it all the way back on my neck, because I'll just go ahead and show it to you. Here's the Tin Man. And here's Dorothy with her pigtails. And her dress. And then the witch's hat kind of comes up on her dress. And we have the witch with her stringy little gray hair. And then a leg and the ruby slipper. This was my pattern. I looked all on Etsy, Google, everywhere, and I could not find anything that compares to this. So, it's one of a kind. And there's a scarecrow, and the lion, and he has a little tail hanging out there. Then I have the green for Emerald City, and then her crown. And then this is Glinda, and she has her, you know, princess dress on there, whatever you call it. So anyway, so that's my Wizard of Oz scarf, and I did list on Etsy. Very proud of that. It was a lot of work. It was a ton of work, I'm just going to tell you. Making all these little 3D pieces and extras and sewing them on was a lot of work. Oh. So that was fun to make, though. Another item that I have made that goes along with fall is a poncho. Because it's that time of, getting that time of the year. I mean, really not in Louisiana yet, but hopefully it's going to get that time soon. So here's a poncho. It's a triangle poncho. I made two of them and sewed the tops together and left a space for the head. So it's front and back looks the same. And then I sewed lots of fringe. So it's a fun poncho. And I can't think of the pattern, whose pattern this was. Not the poncho, but the triangle shawl. And then I just took the shawls and made the poncho. She's on YouTube, and she did it with a long loom. And I cannot think of who she was. But if I remember, I'll look that up and put it in the show notes below. So, I'm having a little difficulty with my recording and my time, so I had to like keep this under a certain amount so that it doesn't cut off. So today I'm just going to show those finished objects, and soon I'm going to show some whelps, and I have a ton more finished objects. I just can't show them all at the same time because of the time space. But anyway, thank you for joining me today. I hope that I'll be back soon and you can join me again. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. See you soon. Bye-bye.